Yo, what is up guys? It is me, LJP Studios, back with another video, and today we are going to try and remember what I was about to say. We're going to do a career mode video as we see Sam Smith up to 70 overall, which you love to see. As we start today's game off against Shrewsbury, very fatigued side, so I think that calls for some rotation. Yeah, hopefully I'll get the majority of the January window over and done with, as I'll start yeared on one side. Yeah, hopefully we can get to the latter stages of the January transfer window, maybe even to February. But yeah, we just need to get through this season, try and push for promotion, as we're slowly slipping down the table, as we just kind of want the season to be over as quick as possible. What to say? We have to get through the games as quick as possible because we're slowly slipping down the league, and I don't see us being close to automatic promotion for long, as we have a bid for the main man up front, Sam Smith, as Holsten Kiel from Germany make a relatively reasonable bid for him, but that is one that I'll be denying. We've got Wickham next. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways, as we oops, did not mean to do that. As when we get a bit of that's what I've noticed with the spreading side. When we get a bit of momentum, no one can stop us, and then when we lose, it takes ages, absolute ages, to get another win. Like, and I can't see us getting another win for a while. Bam! Every time I've said that so far this season, we've won, as Sam Smith gets another goal, proving why I denied that offer from Holsten Kiel, and Mamadou Kamara proving to me why he wanted to start. As you know what I'm gonna do? I know we've got Illy's loan coming up at the end of the year, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at former Reading man. He currently plays for Millwall. I'm not actually sure where he plays for in the save. Femi Aziz, if you hadn't guessed. He is still at Millwall, but that overall and his age combined, it's just no. If he was 71 and maybe like 22, yeah, I probably would be more interested. Excuse me, but it's just not what I'm looking for, and I think I'm not really looking to sign a goalkeeper. I mean, I'll sign one if he perfectly meets what I'm looking for, but I highly doubt that happen. To be fair, I did see this guy, Brian Araujo, who looked to be alright. I put him in the shortlist, but because he's a free agent, I can sign him whenever. The only thing is that a team can just pick him up easily, so there's something to be cautious about. And I think if I am looking for a backup keeper. It's either going to be that Portuguese guy or this man right here, Boubacar Fall. This Blackpool getting an absolutely amazing player. Don't know if you saw momentarily in Henry Scott. Is the BSM trophy 2 legs or is it 1? That's my question. That is my question. Virgil van Dijk is at Barcelona. Is this 2 legs? Oh, I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's not. It's only 1 leg. And I'm gonna remain with my strongest team. And bam! Harvey Knibbs gets the only goal of the match, and we're through to the next round of the BSM trophy. As good as it is a little bit annoying because it adds an extra game to the calendar. But you win some, you lose some, as we steer our attention to the Barnsley game, as we've had an offer from, I believe that's Cadiz, for Amadou Mbengue, who is currently at right back for us. I will be quick to turn that down if my PlayStation would like to load. 2.15 million, actually less than what Young Boys offered him, 2.3 million. But hey ho, because we've got Barnsley next, and then I'll check who we have next. So I'm going to stick with the boys, and Humphreys for Barnsley against the goal. And I've just realised our Moroccan centre back is called Ahmed, not Said or Saeed or something like that, because I could have sworn it wasn't Ahmed, but I think I'm being stupid because I really thought it wasn't Ahmed, as we've got Barrow in the BSM trophy in the next round. Hopefully we can win that. Hopefully we can win that. As next up we've got Charlton, and a long gap between that to let the boys get back to full fitness. Yeah, as you can see, Scott, he is absolutely flying in that team. But there are a couple of positions in the summer that, if we are going to push for that important championship spot, there are a few positions. Maybe a left winger, a permanent right, well, pretty much a new starting winger, maybe a new midfielder, see how much Savage grows, maybe a fullback or a keeper. I can't see Joel Pereira growing much, if at all, as Harvey Knibbs is 26 as well, so I can't really see either of them growing too much more in overall. That is an absolutely massive win. Harvey Knibbs, Lewis Wing, and the man on loan, Illy, all on the score sheet for us. The skipper, the man I was in doubt, and the man that won't be at the club in the summer unless we get him on a permanent. And I cannot remember what the fee was to make him permanent. Does it say? Well, don't think I have enough to buy him. I'm not sure. But I actually want to see the players that are listed for loan and the players that are transfer listed, just to see if, because transfer listed we can get them on a cheap. Or cheaper than usual. But some of the players that are catching my eye, they're just not. They're too high up, and they wouldn't accept playing a low level. The only people that I can sign, to be honest, they're not good enough. As yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anyone of note. Mario Gaspar, what a legend of the sport he is. When I say legend, I mean if you know him, you know him, and that's what I will say. I mean that sounds a bit obvious, but on his day, Jakob Moder. I think that'd be a great addition to the midfield. Vojvoda, he would definitely improve that team a lot, because I don't really think we need a striker. And I've noticed about this team, when I upgrade, it's not by a lot. So when I sign someone, I want to improve that overall by a lot. Like Bibu, that improves the position by 6. Like something like that, not just like 1 or 2, because that's what I've noticed I'm doing. I'm signing someone and then not improving the overall a great amount. So if I sign like a left winger to replace, let's say, Harvey Knibbs, Sebastian Allaire transfer listed, fall from grace, that is. Yeah, if I do sign someone new, I would like it to be improving it a lot. So yeah, Harvey Knibbs, 68 overall. I'd like it to be like mid to low 70s instead of like 70, because then you're really like getting your money's worth, I guess is the best way to put it. And I don't think I want to sign anyone on loan unless their overall is 70 or greater. But unless I'm blind, I've not seen anyone with that. Both of those players look alright, but the striker, we have one that's higher overall, and the winger we have someone that's higher overall, so don't really need either, to be honest. But we'll keep on going. So I don't think we'll sign anyone then. Actually, you know what? Whilst I think about it, I am actually going to look at that Blackpool goalkeeper, because he look decent. I want to see if he has a potential tag. Oh, he doesn't. Interesting. Intéressant. But yeah, we've been stuck in the championship. Been stuck in League One for too long, and we need to finally push for the championship. Oh, bless me. Sorry about that. That's why I was talking a bit funny. I could feel the sneeze. Yeah, we really should be pushing for the championship, because I don't want to be stuck in the League One for another season, because the quicker we get out, the better, to be quite frank. And you know, to the point, I'm gonna give Super Kelv a game. And then Jerial at left back, Montserrat Nation man. And it's a win! Jamal Lewis, who I actually benched, came off the bench. And getting the only game. And the Northern Irish doesn't actually score much, but proving to be an important goal. And my only thing is, right, that I just said, right, that he doesn't score much. Is that his first goal for us? No, it's his third. Ooh, Jamal Lewis is cooking. Ibrahim Ahmed, 17 years old, 73 overall, and he doesn't have a potential tag. What am I looking for? Oh, Lewis Swing. So, I don't know if you saw it, but Lewis Swing up to a 72 overall. Now that is what you call amazing. But he is knocking on the door a bit for retirement, and his contract is coming up. So, is he retiring in the foreseeable future? I don't know. Hopefully not, because he is a player that has a higher overall in the team. So comment down below if I've missed any positions. So we need 2 new wingers and a new goalkeeper in the summer. Maybe we don't. Lewis Wing, the man of the moment, scoring in the first half, actually really early on, and Harvey Knibbs, the man in doubt, gets another goal. He got a really big injury, I believe, in the first season, and now he is just absolutely on fire. I know I like to criticise him, but he is absolutely phenomenal. And he's got after deadline day. I'm actually going to see how many goals he has this season, because he has to have a fair deal. Ferran Torres to Fiorentina, Rudiger returning back to Chelsea and to United, João Pedro joining Liverpool, and Johnston, the man at Celtic, joining Mönchengladbach. Is Adeyemi joining Monaco, Bruno Guimaraes joining Borussia Dortmund. That really just stumped me. And anyone to note moving? No, all just a bunch of young players apart from Jacobsen. Is anything? No. Diogo Costa gets a good move for him, joining Brighton for 53 million. And at the bottom, Amdouni joining Stade Reims on loan from Burnley. Zagadou joining Monza on loan, the once labelled Wonder Kid, and Holston Kiel. Not the first time they've made an offer for a player. I believe is it Mbenge? Who did they make a bid for? Was it Mbenge? I think it was Mbenge they made an offer for. I think. Could be wrong about that. Probably am. But yes, I think it was Amadou Mbenge they made a bid for. I can remember pretty much how much it was. It was like 2.1 million, I think. And there are the top deals, and there are the latest ones. Not ready to note, as we had 2 offers. One for JP and one for MC. If my PlayStation wants to load. Being a bit slow today. 670 grand for the young man. And I'm going to turn that down. Why is it being so slow? And we have an offer from French side Le Havre. And we're going to turn that down. Yeah, we are turning it down. And what I'm going to do the Exeter game, and I will call it there for the day. Oh, bugger. He can stay. Ooh, I'll give him a cheeky scholarship. Oh, I'll give him one as well. You won't get one. I'll leave you in there. Turn you down. We got a few good players. I'll do this, and then I'll check to see the overall of the players in the academy. As Welsh. What am I doing? Kamara. Am I being blind? Oh, there it is. Next to the old skipper. Away to Exeter to end off the episode. Bam! 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 Harvey Knibbs with a brace and Lewis Wing. Super Lewis Wing again. Our skipper is on form. Sam Smith missing a penalty to deny it from being 4-0. But 3-0 is an absolutely phenomenal result. And that does take us up to the second place. Is Academy. Oh, 63 rated fullback. Oh, Jonathan Atkinson overall isn't ideal, but if I put him on a development plan, he should grow. Oh, excuse me. James Dodd, I'm gonna release him. And Ronnie Smith looks okay. He's not blowing me out the water. He's all right. The man that looks like Pavel Nedved. And to be honest, we've not really got a superstar in the team that really is blowing me away. They're all just mediocre. But I said I would. I'm actually going to have a quick look to see how many goals Smith, Wing and Knibbs actually have. So I don't actually think Smith is going to be our top goal scorer. No, he's not. Harvey Knibbs with 20 goals, 18 in the league. Absolute phenomenal from him. I know we were doubting him. But there you have it. It's seen a +1 in his overall, and Chuma with a +3 in his. And I think Lewis Wing is the only player that's actually out of the squad to have a +2. Oh no, Ahmed as well. So Chuma, Ahmed and Lewis Wing having the biggest overall. But the surprising thing is, Ahmed's 17, Chuma's like 20, 19 or 20. Lewis Wing, 30. And he's still growing. Now that is phenomenal. But that has been it for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, or if you're new, and if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon. Goodbye.